Okay, well, I'm trying out the audio thing on this, and it's not good, not really that much, but it's the only thing I got for now because for some reason the app I was using before was not working. Don't know why, don't know what happened with that, but yeah, it's not really working. So I've recorded myself talking for voiceovers about 4 times now, and apparently it doesn't like the upload .wav files, even though it is the .wav file right now. And, it's kind of fucking stupid, it's just that's what it is. But yeah, like I had a whole 47 minutes of me talking for voiceover recorded. And it won't even allow me to upload the 47 minutes I have planned for that. So it pisses me off that that's not working with that, You have to live with it, I guess. This video will be including just me talking, rambling on. Zombies will be a different video. Probably not the next one, maybe it's the next one after that, who knows. But most likely the next one's gonna be weapons and loadouts. I am not, well, I could say one right now, because, I have enough time still. I'll, say the rest, and you'll hear the difference, because of, either it's because, I'm more louder, or because I'll say, oh, it's the next day, or something like that. But right now, I'll say a loadout that's really good that I used in this video I'm gonna make is just a compilation, but the commentary is based for people that just started the game or have never played the game before, just so they can get an understanding of what the game, why just the game itself. They don't know how to play it, or they don't just whatever. So what I'm gonna say right now is only one. Is a loadout that some people can use if they have trouble killing people with the regular loadouts that you can make already. Because loadouts are all a huge thing, and it's basing on strategy is really good. A loadout's good, and I've just been experimenting with this. Is the Expeditionary class? Put that as your division. Your weapon you will be using as a primary is the Lewis gun, equipped with quick draw, grip, and rapid fire. Your secondary will be the 9mm ASAP pistol, which is the Walter P3 pistol. It will have the quick draw with that one, because you're gonna need that. And your grenades will be the frag grenade and the stun grenade. The basic training you're gonna be using for this loadout will be Saboteur. And yes, it will say it'll give you a warning for Expeditionary and Saboteur mixed, because they're the exact same thing. But what the Saboteur does not have that the Expeditionary does not have that the Saboteur does is the half time on the fuse. The fuse will have half its time to explode, meaning that if you throw you hold a cookie grenade for maybe half a second, and the next second it's gonna go off. So it's quicker to have the grenades go off, and yeah, it's really good. I've been using it, and for me, I went 72 and 4 with this on shipment, because that's not really a hard map, but it's really good to be using it on that because it's spaced out. I didn't die at all really after because I got all my kill streaks. I had the mortar strike kill streak. I also had the carpet bombing run kill streak and the ball turret gun race kill streak. I got them all. I used them all. It worked out. It was good. It worked. I have better classes that can do better and can get those quicker. But that was really surprising because I never used it for that loadout build. So when I did that, it worked, and yeah, it's really good. That's actually a really good loadout because you automatically get Saboteur. You automatically have Saboteur. The Lewis gun is automatically the starter gun, and the only way to get the 9mm ASAP is just the Prestigious Resistance division. That's it. The next day, or whatever, I'm gonna record the rest of my voiceover. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, tomorrow, yeah. Well, I am back, and yeah, so I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't. I do remember watching my own video. like the first part of it, and I sounded like I was doing ASMR, and I did not like that at all. So yeah, well, oh yeah. Anyway, loadouts. I'm probably not gonna say that much, and I'm probably gonna ramble most of the time anyway for the game because I'm I don't really. It's not that I don't want to talk about the loadouts. It's that there's too many to go around with, and most of them can be made on your own, and it's not hard to make them if you actually try to do it. But like, I guess I can say like two more loadouts for beginners, and then people that have been playing the game for a while now, like like Prestige 1, 2, maybe 3, because like even though they're like Prestige already, they kind of have a hang of what they're doing. They need to be able to know what guns they should be using. So yeah, and loadouts. I guess for okay, so this loadout would be. This is a strange one. So you'll be using airborne or division, the M1 Grand for your primary. This is probably the beginner way. The M1911. You can have any attachment. Like I said, it's beginner loadout. You can have anything you want in it. Nothing specific yet. The grenade will be the frag grenade and the actual stun grenade still. Your basic training will be, I want to say forage, but if you can get your hands on flanker, that'd be nice too, because flanker prevents enemy recon from spotting you, and you can pass by mines without setting them off real easy like. And if you do get forage, if you want that, because I said that already, you will pick up ammo from deceased enemies. For this last beginner loadout, let me think. It's not hard to think of these loadouts. It's just that I haven't used these loadouts in a long time. A lot of them do pertain to airborne. I don't know why either. What you need to use is the infantry division. You need to be using the. I want to say the. It's up to you which one you want to get. I recommend you getting a combat shotgun in it. And you can have the same grenades or ones whatever you want. It doesn't really matter for this one. The basic training will be rifleman, so you'll be able to carry a primary weapon as a secondary, though you will not get any, attachments for it. At least you'll have it. It's a shotgun, so you're gonna put a SMG, preferably the Type 100. There's not a lot of good SMGs to be using with the shotgun. Like, you can use the Wolf 28 or the Thompson if you want, but like the Type 100 would be a better suit for it. So keep that in mind. And this would be like more of a like you're going up against like anyone, but like you have the shotgun for close quarter, and if you need to shoot people at range, you have that Type 100 to hit them mid range. So that's gonna be good. Now for the class of people who've already played the game for a while and have somewhat of a hang of it, but they still need to know what they could be using that may make it better. These are loadouts now. So since they already use a prestige token, depending on what they used or whatever, I mean, you can have guns unlocked, like you can already have guns unlocked, with supply shop and stuff. I mean, this is just for like people know what they should be trying to get or trying to do to get, so they can actually have it while they play the game. What they could be doing and using for this one is the cavalry division. They would need the blunderbuss, so if you get one from supply drop or you get one from the quartermaster's contract for the blunderbuss, which is very easy, but like if you get it, that'd be good for that. You can have whatever grenade, mine's frag grenade and stun grenade, and you need to have hustle as your basic training. If you cannot get the blunderbuss and you do not have it yet, you can use whatever shotgun then, but blunderbuss would be more preferable because it's more of a, you do that one shot, one kill, reload fast, hit the next person, which is very easy and very good in my opinion. For this next one, you need to be using the, I believe it's the Mountain Division. Yeah, the Mountain Division. And you need the, you need possibly the Lad machine gun. If you don't have the Lad machine gun, the what's it called? The Bren will work better. And no, not the Bren. The what's it called? MG42. If you once you prestige your armor division 1, you get the MG42. Once you do that for primary, then your secondary will be, it could be the machine pistol. If you want a melee, that's fine. I was gonna say melee, but you could, if you went with the machine pistol, that's be better. Because you need that close quarter combat help. You can use the S mine because you go, if you want to set up anywhere, you can put it on a corner and people can walk in. You know it's gonna happen. And then you, for your tactical, you can use either signal flare or the smoke grenade. Your basic training, I recommend, is being the, what's it called? I recommend the basic training being, I believe, it might be concussed, but I don't, it might, if you get concussed, then yeah, that's good for that. But you could probably try using the, not catalyst, not that one either. Probably clandestine, or not clandestine, espionage, because when you hit people with that LMG, there's gonna be little, like I said yesterday, the circle is gonna pop up on the map with civilian enemies around the area. That's one load. That's the second loadout. Third loadout for this one will be, okay, this one's, I think, an old one I think I had before, like a really old one. You will be using the expeditionary class, and you need the stick grenades, the N74 degree grenades, you know. And then what would you use? I believe in the M1941, that rifle, it's a starter rifle, so you don't have to worry about using a prestige token or anything to get it. I still haven't set attachments, but you can pick the attachments on your own. Those are not hard to pick. Your secondary will be a melee. It will be a melee. You can use the US shovel if you get that, you know, it's not hard. Or if you have a melee from the supply drop, or if you got one from a contract, then yeah, you can use that too. That's really good because, you know, you'll be running around with this class. You're gonna put the energetic basic training on if you get that, or once you get that, I don't know if you have it or not. You have the throwing knife and the smoke grenade, because you're gonna be running and taking stuff, you know, because that, having the melee is gonna be able to help you get that one hit kill if they're like, if you can sneak up behind them and stuff like that. Okay. I don't know if I want to ramble or if I want to just talk, you know. There's about 30 minutes on this video, you know, or maybe more. I forgot the time. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about. The game is fun and multiplayer is just really competitive, you know. I mean, what, like yesterday, all I found were people just spamming with the VMG the entire time, camping at cars, and, you know, just around walls, just sitting there. So every time we try to leave our spawn, like yesterday, I went into a lobby. I didn't notice it until, like, I'm not gonna say what I saw on the scoreboard for all the entire enemy team was, but like every time, because when I joined it, it was already chaotic. There was artillery barrages, one after another, There was carpet bombing runs already happening. There was this and that happening. You know, there was literally there was three ball turn gunners that literally was like, so they enemy activated three ball turn gunners all in a row. We had literally my team had only 20 points because they never got like an objective. Second round we got one objective. We got actually all the objectives, and they saw that, right? They it really yeah, they got pretty mad. You know, they got pretty mad, and they did it again. Except they did it more and more and more. There was no stopping it. I wasn't using like my normal classes. I just got the volunteer for the M1 Grand and the privilege 2 for the 9mm ASAP, which I've been wanting both of those for a long time. Number one, the privilege 2 because it looks fucking amazing, and then the volunteer because it's so small, and that's for me with the guns, because I like the smaller variants, because like if I'm just trying to flank around corners or sneak around, enemies are gonna see a large rifle come around that thing, and that's not good for me. So having that smaller rifle, at least I'll have a better chance of sticking around, and plus it's a 2-hit kill with it. It's a good gun, and plus it has range, so it's better too. Like, people don't like the M1 Grand for some reason. It's accurate, it works. Like, I have no idea why no one likes it. It's a very good gun. I mean, but yeah, like I put on the airborne class, I put on the expeditionary class. Mostly the airborne class has been doing well with it. The expeditionary class I have not tried out. I just put it on it last night, but I didn't like get to test it out at all in multiplayer. So yeah. I mean, I already almost got all the headshot challenges done for it. You know, it's like 3 or 2 more. I think it's 2 more challenges from that, and then I get to have to do the last 3 challenges, which are like, I think it's like a payback or near death one. You have I don't know, I think it's infantry. Yeah, I think it's the infantry ones or whatever. It's where you have to like get 50 kills with the rifle, in the infantry division, or and I think without the infantry division. And then I'll be able to do the the copper, the bronze. No, I already get, no, that's not how you do it, right? Is it? I don't know, man. No, I think you have to do those challenges. Then you got to do then you get to do the copper and the bronze challenges. Then you get the gold skin, gold camo. I know the gold leopard and cheetah camos are like one of the easiest ones to get. I know, it's just like, it's just, you gotta get rapid kills and that's it. Which are basically just getting multi-kills the entire time, which I can do multi-kills. Multi-kills are very, very easy. Like, cause if you it has to be from the gun though, that's the thing, you have to do everything from the gun. So like, if you, like, it's an SMG, you just gotta go running and spraying in their spawn, or just run at like a group of them and, you know, try to get like 2 people at least. The cheetah one's like the one you get to get 3 kills, like rapid succession, but the gold leopard skin is a little more easier. Like, so like for me, I use duelist on with the dual revolvers, the infield novelty 2s, and I put steady aim on it, and I run around, and multi kills for that is phenomenal. And I already got the gold leopard skin. The gold cheetah skin, that's not like, I'm close to that, but I haven't got it yet. It's the same thing with the KGM 21. I'm close with that one too, but I haven't did it yet. Like, I have everything but I have I have to do it like 4 more times for the cheetah skin. I have to get the bronze, which I have to do, go I think 3 or 2 times without dying. Getting kills 5 times. Getting 5 kills without dying like 2 or 3 more times, because it's like a 5 deal with the bronze, because you have to do that for it. Which is hard for melees. If you're doing a melee for those challenges, those are really hard. Like, those are like one of the hardest ones to do. I mean, for the push dagger, I only have like to do it 2 more times or 3 more times. I think it's 2 more times, but I believe it's that. I don't remember. But either way, like, that's what you do. And Like, if you can get those kills, then yeah, that's good. But it's not easy for it. You know, it's difficult in a lot of ways for that. Um, I typically despise the launchers. The only one I believe is good is the crossbow. I've used the Panzerschreck in it. It's not bad. I just don't like it really. It's not really the best because it doesn't give you the splash damage is horrible. Number one, it it's travel. It doesn't even travel. Like if you put launched on the launch basic training, because you know they debuff the launchers because like it used to be where you had to put a basic training on to actually use the launchers, and like it did so much damage before, and with like it was like a small window. Now it like the launchers. It says they debuffed the damage from launchers, which they were already bad enough. So I don't know why they did that. They could have like tweaked it a little bit, not that much. The even with a launch, it doesn't even do much damage, and the splash damage doesn't even go that far. Like you hit the wall beside them, it has a really large chance of not hitting them for some reason. Like the M1, like the anti-aircraft one, the M1A1 bazooka. That one's more easier to get kills with, I believe, the Panzerschreck, because the Panzerschreck goes in a spiral. When you shoot it, it spirals. Like, you have to point blank them most time, or get them with a direct hit to kill them, or hit them by their feet, or at least hit their feet in order to actually do any damage. You know, it's stupid. Like, it doesn't make sense. The crossbow is way better because, like, I mean, you get that, it's like a more better chance of killing the enemy like instantly. You know, I've gotten many headshots with the crossbow. It's not hard. Like it's very easy. Like hit fire wise and using it in general, putting the sticky tips on it, where you and like the tri-bolt, like that's for infantry. Like, but even so, like that's way better because you can actually have better chance of hitting them. Like when I play multiplayer, I put the tri-shot and fast bolt because I want to have those that like yeah, I'm gonna hit them and kill them instantly. Because if I don't hit them and kill them instantly, I'm not going to be able to, you know, be able to run around and, you know, actually get more kills actually to win. It's hard doing like the game in general with the crossbow. I mean, I did it, but like it's still difficult no matter what. The what is it? The mechanics of the grenades are a bit of, you know, a challenge, but you know they're not hard to do. Using Saboteur, like I said before, it decreases and reduces the fuse time of the grenade, which is really good. I don't know how that would work for the sticker grenades, the mines, or even the satchel charge. I don't think it would, but you know, I guess it would do that. I really don't know. But like, you have an indicator where the grenade's gonna land, but you don't know when it's gonna get off, and that's you know, yeah, that's a good thing. But like, even so, like, I kind of want to have the indication of where, oh, you're about to die because the grenade's literally about to go off in like point, not even like 0.2 seconds, man. You're gonna go, and it's not really an indicator. Like mines are so like well because they're so small and they just your character shoves them to the ground. So, like the only part you see is like the little fuse on top, which is fine, but like those are sneaky, and those are just those that's sneaky. Like that's really sneaky. Like I'll run by an area and it looks clear. I even look at the ground and it looks all fine, and I like look back at the kill cam. And it's a tiny little piece of the fuse sticking out of the wood, and I'm like, come on, like how is that? How in general does that work? It's like the stick grenades. Like you can put it sticks onto anything. So you hit a wall with an enemy, it's most likely gonna kill more damage them a whole lot. The throwing knives, it has the point. You actually, it's direct hit, which is good. That's amazing. That's a good thing. It's a direct hit, but it's not. Like, you have to be fast with it. You have to be able to. You have to angle it. You know, you have to make sure you actually you have to literally lead a target when you use the throwing knives. I've used serrated so much. I actually think I can use the throwing knives only sometimes, but it just really depends on if I can land that directive. The what's it called? The frag grenades are just that I said there. I don't even remember if I talked about frag grenades. Like you say, if you use the basic training hunker, which like you take less damage, you get an early detection of grenades, and you can throw back grenades without the fuse like continuing on. It resets the fuse completely, so you can throw it. But like even so, it's more of a deal where like you're gonna take less damage, but you're gonna almost like die still to the grenade because there are people like to spam the grenades, and that's all they do. Is like all they do is throw the grenades back and forth. Everyone likes to run expeditionary. Everyone likes to use concussed. Get all that extra damage. Do all that this and that. It's just weird. Apparently, also back to the launchers for a little bit. There's challenge I looked at it and I get there's challenges for this, but I didn't know that all both the launchers were the challenge. Both the M1A1 bazooka and the Panzerschreck have challenges that you have to destroy, and you have to destroy aircraft, right? And the aircraft one's stupid. Like, I get for the bazooka one because that one's actually anti-aircraft. The other one's infantry. But like, how are you gonna hit a recon aircraft or counter recon, whatever, like what any of the kill streaks with the Panzerschreck when it spirals? Like as soon as it leaves the dill, you have like a second, and then it's like gonna spiral already. Doesn't make sense. I mean, like at all, it doesn't make sense. If they're no, actually no, the crossbow's not that. I thank God, it's actually a one shot, one kill medal you have to get in order to actually complete challenges, which is really good. Because like most things are like headshot challenges, which are fine. Headshot challenges are not hard, they're pretty easy because, well, depending on the guns, I can get headshots with shotguns and the LMGs, the SMGs, and the pistols, but I have a problem with rifles and LMGs and sniper rifles most of the time. Like, I've made it. Some sniper rifles like the Lee Enfield. If you put like a 4x scope on it, it's much easier to get kills with headshots on that because like it's much easier for me to actually get headshots with the Lee Enfield with the 4x scope. And for the what's it called, rifles, the Vulcan Sturmgewehr would be much easier. It has a better steady shot, and it works way more easier. It just has that better accuracy, that steady, decent recoil. It just has all that, and it's all good. Let me think. Maps. They could have did better with the maps. Like yeah, some maps are like big, like they actually are big, but like a lot of them are like so short. Not so short. They're small. Some of them I have too much compact. Like they're like it's too close together. Like the Groston House, and that is a zombies map, but they have it in multiplayer also, and that one is like it's so even it's a big map, it is, but everything it's so small still, even though it's a big map. Like everything's too close together. You have the house, you got all these things on the side, on the outside. Like it's like a narrow walkway you have to go through to get anywhere in that area. Like the spawns are the only expanded areas at all. Even the house is so small. Like when people are in the house fighting, at least a half or 3/4 of one team is gonna be dead in there, or at least like two people are gonna be left after fighting in there, an entire team in there, because it's too small. And upstairs, it's even smaller than the downstairs. Maps like not not Valkyrie. Valkyrie is actually pretty big. So maps like I believe it's the town. I think it's Carvanta Winter, Convardian Winter. It's big, and it is really big, but it's really compact. Like everything's too close together. All the houses are too small, and that's okay. But like it's just everything's so small. So like if you're gonna like hide, there's not really a point to hiding in those areas. Maps like Sandbox, or maps like, I don't know, uh London Docks, those are open. Those are more bigger. They have a lot of cover, but it's bigger too, and that's good. and that's what I like about those maps. Those are actually like really good. Um, Maps like Gustav Cannon, which I don't understand why people love that map. I hate it so much. Like I don't mind playing on Gustav Cannon. It's just that it's too open. I just can't really fight that. And it's not really a problem that like it's too big. It's just that the map is just really it's a sniper's map, and that's a good thing. But I don't run sniper in that map most of the time. I usually run like SMGs or the rifle, not the sniper rifles. And I mean it's easy to sneak up on people. It's really easy to sneak up people, but like finding enemies in that map is somewhat hard. Like because there's only like 4 spawns I think in that map, from what I remember me playing it, and like with you have the regular access and the ally spawn, then you have the other corners of where near they spawn. But like people know where those spawns are, so they're gonna run to those spawns immediately and kill you if you're actually there. It's just really stupid. And there's not really even like if there's a carpet bombing run, the enemy's gonna know where you are because there's only four, no, 3 places you can hide from a carpet bombing run in the entire map. One is in the allies and the axis spawn, and then the last one is in the. Actually, it's just one of the spawns. It's not really a normal spawn. It's in the spawn. It's on the left side near the axis spawn. You have it's too big of a map, honestly, to actually be fighting close quarter or mid range. Um, you get maps like Shipment, which is like a original map, and it's really fun and it's really good. It's just that the map is just even so, if it's too big, like that's too small a map, it's like one of the only ones that people actually enjoy the most because you get that close quarter, you get that it's just really easy to get kills in, and it's just how you can get most of your points. And plus, like if you're it's just a fun map, honestly. Like any game mode, it's really fun. Domination, team deathmatch, kill confirmed, like search and destroy. That's not really fun. Well, like depending on how you play the search and destroy game in shipment, because shipment it can be played search and destroy in, but it's really small, and like it's not even gonna be like planting the bomb anymore. You're just gonna be killing the other team before they kill you. It's just gonna be one guy with the LMG setting up, and then you trying to run from it as they just tries to mow you down. It's like it's hard to play in ship search and destroy. I don't understand like how that's supposed to be possible without everyone just going ham on each other. It's just really stupid, but it's fun. Like yeah, I mean it's really good. I Hardpoint, like that's a good map, like a map game mode. But I don't know if it's for the if it's for shipment, that'd be actually really good because Hardpoint would work on shipment because it's just one objective, right? And they just gotta sit in that one objective. And people are good at that in this map, so that would be a perfect game for this map anyway. Horde Point, which I liked playing and I still like playing, is the game mode. Like this is exactly Hard Point, but there's AI zombies that run around the map. So like you have to kill zombies and people. I mean, you don't have to kill the zombies. The zombies are just there like to mess with you and to distract you, because zombies can kill you really easily. It's just that they're weak, so you can basically kill them much easier. It's not a hard game mode play. It's just that you have to be first on those hard points, and as soon as you touch them, you gotta be prepared for like the zombies, because the zombies automatically spawn when you touch the hard point. So like taking incendiary rounds or taking an LMG, even SMGs, like those are good. Shotguns would be better. Like the toggle action would be way better with it, because it actually would work, and it's just I don't know. It's just the game mode. It would be it's very good for like most maps. Like if you play on well, Gustav Cannon actually that's really good for. Then if you go on like something like Valkyrie or something like I don't know, you have something like that. It's Flak Tower. Like Flak Tower, that's really good on. Chord Point's really fun on Flak Tower. Like I enjoy it on Flak Tower because it actually works. It's big. It's a big map. Everything's like spread out. So like you have a more better chance of actually getting your own kills against enemies and killing the zombies and avoiding them. Because Flak Tower is a huge map and you can basically sneak up on everyone. It's not it's pretty good, you know. It's very fun. And well, I mean, I don't know, like that. I guess that'd be it because there's not really much to talk about, and I can already, yeah, the video is already about the anyway. So I mean, yeah. Um, this has been a really stupid, horrible, you know, actual thing of me talking, and I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it again soon so I can do another video. So yeah, I hate it, but yeah. So this is First Run Resistance signing off. Goodbye.